1111 here, Deanna here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our Diamond Star Seed family. Y'all, so I'm doing this reading live, okay? Because the full, like 40-minute reading I did for Gemini, I tried all day yesterday for hours actually to upload. And of course, I was cooking, cleaning, spending time with the family, reading the word, all those types of things. But I feel like the main thing that you guys need to know, cross watchers are welcome as well, or if you just tapped in, Gemini rules the third house of communication. Grand Rising, gorgeous Ahood, how are you? So what I'm seeing here is that you guys there's something beautiful that's coming towards you. It says, what's going on, Faith Grand Rising? It says long-term investments in this roller coaster, long-term outlook. Roberto, what's going on? So yeah, I feel like whatever it is that you're doing right now, or there's some type of opportunity that's coming towards you guys within the next I believe it's 2 months. That's what I'm seeing in my mind, 2 months. So, there could have been some type of, offer or collaboration or deal that you had that didn't come through or that you listened to your intuition about and didn't take. But there's another opportunity that you really should look into within the next couple of months. It'll be different for all of you, right? But yeah, it's going to be something that's very lucrative for you. Okay. So I feel like with these being the first cards here, you guys are really focused on your stability. Good evening, Malar. Uh, is evening where you're at. Okay. So it says, can't turn it off. Work comes before love. So there has to be some type of work life balance, right? And I feel like what you guys are realizing is, this is like the Eight of Coins. So you guys are masters at your craft here. You're focusing on healing your leg. Okay, that's beautiful. I pray that you have a speedy recovery. So yes, there is something about, you guys taking rest when needed, but there also is some type of creative spark that you guys have. You are a master in multiple different fields is what I'm seeing. And there's a level of emotional intelligence that you guys have, okay? Or that's something that you're working towards having, right? We're all going to keep it real. We're all a work in progress. I do feel like you guys strive to be diplomatic in situations, right? Not taking sides, balanced approach, seeing both sides, finding the middle ground. And that's one of the things that makes you guys excellent partners is the fact that, you do like to bring balance into a situation. Notice she has the scales here. There's a lot of Libran energy in this reading, which really shows me that there's a lot going on in regards to things balancing out for you guys. And that's beautiful. So what I also see here with social climber in reverse, y'all, it says prioritizes relationships based on social advantage, name drops, needs to impress, wants power. There's somebody that is dropping this energy. Okay, so you guys could be, maybe you had somebody that was trying to ride your coattails. Okay, maybe they were, y'all, not a lazy lover. Yeah, look at Zaddy. Okay. Maybe they just weren't putting time and effort into your relationship, right? For some of you, maybe they were too focused on work or they were too focused on what everyone else thought. But for some of you, you could be connected to somebody and they've been dealing with a lazy lover, okay? Somebody that refuses to work or they like to take advantage of someone else's resources and they do the bare minimum, okay? So whoever this third party is, Carmisha Kwan, okay, is giving gold digger, really, or is given like literally a lazy lover, right? This could be an F boy or F girl, or this could be just somebody where they feel like, oh, okay, well, they care about me. Cool. I don't have to do anything else. I could just, sit there and look good. And that's a no. So this energy is being released. This was a blessing blocker anyways. You guys are definitely aware of what's happening around you. You are a truth seeker. People love to watch to see what you're going to do or see what you're going to say. You do, in fact, have people that are watching you, or you're dealing with someone who has people watching them. I feel like you guys could, in fact, stir the pot. And people appreciate that about you, though. There's something about them feeling inspired and them feeling encouraged to take a stand by when you guys open your mouth about different issues around the world, right? I mean, if we're talking about the fact how, we talk about spiritual ranking, right? We talk about being spiritually enlightened and helping to raise consciousness across this realm. And that doesn't just mean where we're at, right? That means praying for people around the world, right? That means, being active within our community, or, not just only caring about, what is important for us at the moment. There's a lot of people that are depressed and walking around because they're only thinking about themselves, right? They're only thinking about how, their job's not going the way that they wanted to, or how they're not happy because they're having car issues, or, how they're not happy that, this is wrong with, where they're living, where there's other people around the world that are getting literally bombed on and they have nowhere to live and their kids have nothing to eat. And if you've ever been a parent and you've watched your kids barely have anything to eat, that's a hard fucking thing to watch, right? So there's people having real issues around the world. And there's something about you guys being able to burst out of whatever type of bubble, that other people around you are in, and you're able to see the bigger picture. So therefore, people do feel like they've had a close encounter with God when they come into connection with you. And they should, because you're divine beings, right? Divine beings means that you're of the Most High God. You are divine. And there's something about people around you, okay, that could be, they're programmed, right? You see that? They're plants for some of you, okay? Or they're just allowing themselves to be programmed by their, society, as opposed to, thinking outside of the box. For some of you guys, you could even be in an industry where, everybody, they just fall in line because they're scared of speaking out or doing what's necessary to make changes within whatever industry that they're in. And there's something about you guys not caring about the status quo, right? You speak on things that you're passionate about, and that's what you do. Y'all, it's saying something is uploaded to my channel. Y'all, that better not be that day. I guess Gemini, you gonna get 2 readings and it's gonna be a mix of multiple energy then. I don't know what the hell it said was just uploaded to my channel. I'm so done right now. They be playing with me, man, I promise you. You know why? Because when I channel readings through, sometimes I pick up on things that they show as hell don't want me to talk about. But you know what? The whole point of me starting my channel was to encourage people to go to the heavenly realms as opposed to the hell realms, okay? And to prepare people for spiritual and physical wars. The worst thing that you can do is be complacent, okay, and not know what's going on in the world around you. And I feel like you guys here, you are awakened. You do care about what's happening in different places around the world. There's a lot of people that are upset about your spiritual ranking and the gifts and the skills and the abilities that you have. But if they have those skills and abilities, they would just use it to help themselves, okay? They wouldn't use it the same way that you use it. Right? Because if we are all talking about the fact that we are spiritual beings, we should be praying for not just our country, but also people around the world that need help. We should be. There is a level of shielding that spiritual beings have, and a blessing that is brought to the land when you are a spiritual being and you touch down in a certain area. And that's just facts. So when you come, you bring blessings not only to those around you, but also to the land too, whether or not the people can stand you there or not. And don't feel bad about that. I mean, majority of the prophets in the Bible, people in the community thought they were crazy. It's actually a compliment. It really is. Right? They used to call some of the prophets heretics and babblers and all types of different things just because they were channeling messages from the Most High God to truly help people. And there are some groups and organizations or people that are in certain brackets, right? Financial brackets, or that run different things that don't really want people to be enlightened. Because the more and more knowledge that somebody has, the less ignorant they are, and the more they want change, right? The more they want changes to be done. So what I'm seeing here is that, you guys are in a situation where I feel like you're about to meet some very influential people, that can help you get different projects off the ground if that's something that you want. You could be dealing with someone that has influential connections. But you're going to be meeting people who can help you grow. Someone that'll lend you a hand, whether it's money, whether it's job, whether it's an opportunity. For some of you guys, this is an investor. This is some type of collaboration deal, or this could be somebody that you're dating. Whatever this is here, whoever this person is, they're releasing some type of gold digger, okay? Or people that are around them for the wrong reasons. People have to add more than just a pretty face or a handsome face or some good or semi good wand or poom poom. You know what I'm saying? They got to add more than that. You got to bring more to the table than that. You can't just sit there and think that you're doing something. You're not encouraging people. Like when you're a creative person, you want to be around people that stimulate your mind. You just do. And that's facts. So there could be somebody that's gravitated towards y'all, and maybe they have a third party attached to them that could be like, well, what do you see in them? Right? And what they see in you is the fact that you are, first of all, you guys are not even from here for a lot of you. I mean, you have some, y'all, baby, your lineages are no joke. You are spiritually protected and anointed. Those of you moving out of love and light from your heart, from the divine, okay? People don't really know how to label the encounters that they have with you. But they sure as hell find out when they move wrong against you, right? Because then your spiritual team starts to work on your behalf. You don't even really have to do anything for the most part. So I don't know what we have here, but it says espionage. It says, y'all, not espionage. It says a spy frenemy finding out your secrets, using things against you, works for the other side, gains info. Somebody that's watching this, man, you need to check your friend group. There is a rata, baby. They are passing along information, or like I said, they're a plant. They're meant to be there to act like your friend. That is their freaking payroll. Like that, they're on somebody's payroll. That is their job, to sit there, watch you, and report back what you're doing to make to another group or organization, to make sure that you're not getting too out of hand or that you're falling in line. Okay, or to expose you in a situation where you could end up behind bars. So that's why you got to be careful. Facts, because we also have over here, y'all, Gemini brought out cards I ain't never seen in these decks. Private photos. It says away from sensitive eyes, secrets kept hidden, meaningful but private to only sell for another. So I can look at this as there's somebody that's literally, romanticizing being with you guys again. Maybe they're looking at photos of you, videos of you, or whatever. For others of you, there's somebody's, I don't know, manipulative ex or spouse or baby mom or baby dad that, maybe they have some type of photos or something that they want to put out because they're mad as hell that somebody is going in another direction. Maybe someone trying to put something on the black market. It says private photos. It says lies unraveled, truths being revealed, exposing lies. Karma is working. No more excuses, seeing through the BS. Or it could be the fact that maybe there is somebody that hired an investigator, or they saw the proof of something. And when they saw the proof of something, they were just like, oh, okay, that's all I needed to see, right? You've been fucking around behind my back. Okay, I got the proof. That's all I needed to see. For some of you, it could have been physical proof. For others of you, it was maybe spiritual proof. Whatever it is, it's clear that somebody is a mentiroso or a mentirosa, and I feel like y'all ain't fucking with that energy. And the reason why I say that is the judgment card is on reverse. The judgment card's as a cross. So that shows me that there is somebody here that was around someone for the wrong reasons, okay? And now somebody does not really want that person back. I mean, I really should just go ahead and put the judgment card in reverse. It's like someone brought bad judgment or karma on themselves. Now, it says a cross because for some of you guys, depending on what somebody's done, it's up to you whether you entertain them or not again, right? It's on you. So it's saying if you want reconciliation with somebody, you can. If you don't, that's on you. But the last thing you want to do is just be sitting back feeling like a dummy for dealing with somebody. And I feel like, look at old boy, every time I see this card, somebody has a blocked heart chakra. Somebody is like, they have a hard time letting love in. So if they have a hard time letting love in, all they're letting in for some of you guys is just passion, right? I know this card be cutting up. So if they're only allowing passion in, what happens when that passion fizzles out, right? If somebody is just, having chemistry with somebody, and they decide that they're going to have some type of long-term connection with that person, you don't have to have more than chemistry. Somebody is realizing that they were dealing with somebody that either just wanted sex or just wanted to get something from them. They were not in alignment, or maybe what someone was not in alignment with how somebody was spending their time or the environment that they were in with the Six of Pentacles. That could also be a factor, right? So with the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, I'm picking up multiple energies, y'all. Somebody is definitely watching y'all. They want to date you. You could have several different people that are watching you. Somebody got some crazy ass fans here, though. Where's that card at? There's this one card that was, oh yeah, somebody got some crazy fans or people trying to come to their house. Like somebody really might have to call the authority on somebody, because somebody is like taking it too far. So this could be somebody, celebrities be watching. So some of y'all, you might have to go that extra mile, and you already have security. You probably gonna have to call the police because somebody's fan is like out of control. Like really. Okay. It doesn't, it's not flattering when it becomes an invasion of privacy, right? That's a no. So somebody's being followed or someone's doing something crazy in person, and then there's somebody online. Y'all, what the hell? We have, it says stranger danger, online competition, someone you don't know personally watching you. It's in reverse. So it could be somebody that you guys know. For others of you, it could just be a bunch of different people. Okay. And they just are, for some of you, it's like they could in fact be racist. It says xenophobe, bigot, prejudice, and antagonistic. And if they're not racist, okay, it could just be the fact that they don't feel like you deserve whatever it is that you have. Yeah, they are delulu. This is, or for some of you guys, this could even be like on the corporate or executive level, right? Where let's say, you get to a certain level and they're okay with you getting certain positions, right? But when you start getting to the higher levels for somebody else's company, let's say, then all of a sudden you really start seeing how maybe they really don't want to promote you because they feel you're not the right skin tone, or they feel you're not the right, culture, or there's something about religious differences. This could even, go to, talk about an economy as well, right? There could be people that are within a certain bracket. Maybe they're the top 2% earners within let's just say a country, for example, and they don't want people that don't look like them having a certain amount of wealth accumulated. They want to keep them plateaued. So y'all got people that are seeing you as a threat, or there's someone else in your energy and they're seeing this person as a threat because they feel like this person has someone here has unlimited potential. They also know that someone is a truth speaker. They know that somebody is not just going to be going along with, everything like everyone else, because they already know it says, do not be conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Somebody's mind is renewed, right? Everybody else is under a simulation and they're just falling in line, where somebody is just like, wait a minute, I'm not a program dummy. I know exactly what's going on. I'm not going to play that game with you. So there's that. People, the crazy thing is that people will want you working for them, and the whole time they can't stand the way that you look, or they can't stand what your religious background is. And that's facts. Okay. Some people will be bold enough, okay, to date you, to sleep with you. And at the end of the day, they don't want to marry somebody that is not their same culture or not their same religion. That's why you have got to be smart. Because there are people that'll throw it back and put it down with you, but they feel like you're not the one that they going to bring home to mom. Or you're not the one that they going to bring home to dad. And it's really sad that people operate like that, but they do. For others of you, it doesn't have to just be racism. It could be the fact that maybe somebody is in a situation where, maybe they have an alternative lifestyle. Don't let somebody just string you along and try to keep you a secret, all because they want to keep that hidden from their family or hidden from whatever religious group that they're in. Because a lot of people in these religious cults, right? They are, they doing all types of things behind closed doors. And they don't want that to get out because they're living double lives. So there's that. It's not fair to play with somebody's emotions or try to keep them hidden. For some of you, it could even be a situation where somebody clearly is married or they're tied into another situation and they're afraid it's going to look bad, right? If they come together with you, then get out that other situation then. Like, just period. Don't waste people's time. Don't waste their love. Don't waste their energy. Don't feed them BS, you know? So, yeah, we got jealous colleagues here. It says project sabotage, gang mentality, undermining success, claiming credit, human resources reporting. It does not matter what type of career that somebody has here. There are people that are in a similar field, okay? And sometimes people they can't stand you because they got the devil riding their back, okay? They can't stand the light of God within you. They can't stand the fact that you have great creative ideas. For some of you, they can't stand your consistency. For others of you, they can't stand, your the way that people love you, or, the recognition that you receive. Whatever it is here, we have, yeah, sabotage at work. I'm trying to tell you, it says deliberate or indirect actions that undermine career or reputation, creates obstacles or subtle actions. This could even be people trying to paint you a certain way so that you don't get new job opportunities, or so that you don't get a promotion, or so that you don't, to turn your people that are supporting you against you. Or for some of you guys, these are people that are involved in some shit, okay? It says taboo attraction, attracted to something or someone who is off limits, forbidden love, exciting but dangerous, risky love. So this could be a situation where you guys know the backstory about some people that work in a similar field as you. Okay, maybe you know some shit that they involved in. It says letting go of illusions, releasing false beliefs, fantasies, or misconceptions about reality, gains clarity and embraces the truth. The minute I saw this card, y'all, I don't know. This looks like a hallway, but the first thing I heard was tunnels. Okay, there's something about tunnels here. You see, this is a person that's in white, but it looks like a ghost. So for some of you, what I'm seeing here is that when I seen a tunnel and I seen people in white that look like they had on lab coats, y'all, I kid you not, I saw people literally in cages, okay? And I'm like, what the hell are these people doing in cages underground? And for some of you guys, the image that I saw was literally someone like delivering some type of something in a syringe to them so that they could organ harvest and take their organs out. Somebody is involved in something corrupt. They are. Somebody is definitely involved in something corrupt. And, there's tunnels everywhere. But for some of you, this is someone's tunnel that's underneath their home. This is, in fact, somebody's celebrity energy that's picking up here. You never know what the hell people are involved in. But I'm trying to tell you, like, this is someone that is involved in some type of trafficking or some type of movement. For some of you, it is involving humans. For others of you, it's involving sex. For others of you, it's involving drugs, okay? Just period. And they're being watched here. They are being watched. So it could be the fact that maybe, someone that you're dealing with knows about this, or this could be a situation where you know about this. Maybe you know something about the different people that are in a similar field as you, and you decided, heck no, I don't want to be a part of that shit. Right? Different path or route, another way to get there, longer but patient, may not be meant for you. Yeah, somebody was over here like, man, you want me to do what? Or this is someone being guided to get out of whatever this is and follow their divine calling, because they will, in fact, okay, end up in a situation where they could get put away. So yeah, y'all have a divine calling. It says higher purpose, destiny fulfilled. I'm trying to tell you. And then it says cover up, hiding or concealing mistakes, scandal, or wrongdoing, protecting oneself, fear of exposure. There's a situation where there's some people, that have done a lot of shit behind closed doors, and they don't want that being exposed, because not only will they go to prison, but they also will have some type of fall from grace, because maybe people see them in a larger than life energy, right? Whatever that is. For others of you, you just have people in a similar field as you that have been doing things to try to undermine you, or to try to make it seem like you don't know what you're doing in your job, or make it seem like, you're not stable, or you're not, you're not bringing what you should be bringing to the table. And the whole time, that's a lie. Okay. That's some BS. They're just jealous. Okay. It's really giving hater energy. Yeah, so you do have somebody here. It says effortless attraction, attracting positive things without trying. Okay, magnet pulley without force. People are drawn to you. They really are. They love to be around y'all. You know what they love about you guys? It's not really just about appearance. It's about the fact that they love your conversation too. They feel you're very intelligent. You could talk about many different subjects, right? They feel like they're always learning something new when they're talking to you. Yeah, there's somebody that has their eyes on you, or you have more people coming in that have their eyes on you that want to get together with you to get to know you more, right? Some of you guys could be meeting somebody at a function, some type of event. For others of you, there's someone in your energy, and this person here, it's like they could have a lot of people attracted to them, but look, they focused on you. So it is what it is, right? It says lucky break. I love this card. I have never seen some of these cards, y'all. It says fortunate opportunity appears out of nowhere. Unexpected stroke of luck, positive changes in life. Things are about to turn around for y'all in a beautiful way. And I feel like that's why these people are hating. They're hating because they feel like you have the Midas touch, or they could feel God's favor on you. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? And what you guys are ushering in is a loving connection. It says unshakable love, deep-rooted affection that grows stronger with time, unwavering affection, steady and resilient. This is what you guys are ushering in. There could be key differences between you and someone else. It doesn't really matter with the right energy, right? If there is somebody that is emotionally and spiritually awakened, then they're not going to be paying attention to what everybody else has to say. They're just going to be focused on you, right? Yeah, there's some type of stable connection that's coming in. And I feel like whoever this person is, they could work a lot. They're focused on their stability. I feel like you are too. Yeah, somebody is, I'm trying to tell you, someone has a higher level soulmate. It doesn't have to just be someone's TF, right? For some of you, it could be. For others of you, it's just the fact that you have a higher level soulmate. And that's who you're going to be coming together with, whether you know them or not. And whoever this person is, you're going to feel inspired by them. You are also going to feel loved, right? It says sudden burst of inspiration, fresh idea, unexpected spark, new possibilities, innovative, ingenious. Wow, you guys have some amazing downloads that are coming in, or a lot of different ideas that are coming in for you guys. And it's not just about the fact that they could be monetized in some type of way or lead to some type of development, right? I don't know if it's real estate development, whatever it is I'm picking up on, but it's also about the fact that it's different things that you love to be a part of or that you love to do. Okay. Now, there is somebody that wants to take action. This is like the Ace of Wands. They want to take action towards you. They want to give you some type of heartfelt confession. It says sincere revelation of one's true feelings, deep vulnerability, genuine emotion, and self-reflection. Okay. Whoever this energy is, they are not the one that is over here, being an F-boy or trying to gold dig. Okay. That is not them. Those are leeches. Those are energetic vampires. They just want to take. They don't want to give. This is somebody that will give, right? That will be emotionally available to give you, for there to be reciprocity of love, right? Six of Pentacles is when there's reciprocity. It's the Justice card in the Minor Arcana. You have to be careful, though, because with the Six of Pentacles here, this means somebody could be watching your money moves. Okay, they could be trying to watch who you're dating. They're trying to watch and see if you're done with somebody else. Okay, they want to watch and see if you're rejecting somebody else. They don't want a cycle to be over with the World card in reverse. Or they could have victory and success within their life if they would make changes to different thought patterns and behaviors that they have. For some of you guys, there's somebody that loves you and they would prefer to just sit back and drink or smoke different substances and think about how horrible things are and how horrible things are without you and how they're missing you, but how they didn't make you feel, loved or appreciated, or it's like they didn't make time for you. For some of you guys, this is someone that was not spending time with somebody. It's like they were not spending time. They were not dating or engaging with you. Okay, it could have been a situation that didn't get off the ground, or it could have been a situation where you actually were in a commitment with somebody and it's like love don't live there anymore, or you wonder if it ever did, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. So there is somebody that's like sitting back, and I don't know if they having a pity party or what it is, but they need to snap out of it so they don't end up like, oh boy, here. Okay, like just period. This is somebody, instead of just I don't know, balancing the scales, taking accountability, changing their behavior, changing, maybe the bust down energies that they have around them that they spend time with, or people that are lower vibrational. It doesn't matter if they're in a crowded place or alone. They sitting here thinking about you and they're not speaking. They're just wrapped up in their emotions. It's like someone really is trying their hardest to not speak on their emotions here. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, but anyways, you have this energy coming in where it says mirrored souls, connecting with someone who reflects your true self, seeing you in someone else. Yeah, that's beautiful energy. And what I love down here is it says divine feminine. So now we have divine masculine energy somewhere. Where is he? And we have divine feminine energy. So this is letting y'all know that there's something coming together in the future, right? Timing is different for everybody. But this is someone where you're going to know that they are interested in you. It says all signs point towards success and moving forward. Safe to go ahead. Everything is good. There could be someone that's been overthinking or wondering whether or not somebody will take them back. So instead of them taking action, they just sit there. Maybe the divine is telling them, you know what, shit, it's a green light. You need to go. You need to do something. You need to act on something. You need to say something instead of just being miserable. Damn it, man. Okay. For others of you with judgment card, if it's in the upright. With the judgment card reverse, some of y'all, I mean, someone's under bad judgment. They're wondering how they can, get their karma into upright. Maybe they've been having a strange series of unfortunate events ever since they came against y'all. Okay. For some of you, they could have chose somebody else. They partnered together with Karmisha or Kwan. And the angels are not in agreement with that connection. That's why the Lover's card is in reverse. That is not their soulmate. That is not their twin flame. It is a karmic twin flame or a karmic soulmate. And that's who they've been given to. That's that person that's about to hit them up for some money right now. Okay? That's that person that maybe somebody has kids with. I'm going to keep it real. Page of Swords could be a kid too. Right? I don't know, man. Somebody knows good and well, though. They like, man, this was not the answer. They like, oh my God. They like, man, let me take action in another direction, man. Someone here is really just like, man, why? Like, why did I? Someone really hates that they fumbled an emperor or an empress. They're just like, man, there ain't shit else out here. Why did I? Or they got a karmic driving them crazy, mad as hell that they are focused on y'all or that, I'm trying to tell you, man. For some of you guys, you could not even be around somebody, and whoever the heck that they are in a contract with or connected to is so triggered by y'all. I'm like, dude, you got that person around you. How are you mad about somebody else that's not even around them? Make it make sense, right? Anyways, sometimes people just get upset because they feel like people love you. And I ain't gonna lie, for some of y'all, they could feel like y'all a home wrecker or two. I don't know. I don't know, man. And that's exactly why people should not date people until they're single. We've all messed up in different areas, but I really do believe that people just need to be fully divorced. Okay. While they're instead of over here creeping, looking at somebody else. And then for some of you, they're pissed off because a Karmisha or Kwan is not in love with them. Karmisha or Kwan is in love with somebody else. They've been dating somebody else. And somebody's just like, oh my God, you took my money. You don't love me. And this person is in shock because they like, man, this motherfucker really just played me. So they taking that L and they're moving forward. That's the reality. It happens to all of us, right? Or this could be a situation where, if it wasn't someone that just, took the money and ran off with somebody else or didn't care to begin with, it could be a situation where someone's sitting back and they like, man, that person really was talking a good game, but they just wanted to get in my choris or pantalones. Okay. That's the only reason why they wanted to date me. They really weren't caring to have growth and expansion with me or any type of love with me. All they cared about was, passion and getting it on. So then they moving in another direction. I could read it so many different ways. Yeah, until they put a ring on it, you're single. Hey, you know what? I really feel like they play too much. They really do play too much. And I see it in these readings too. I really do. And I've also seen it in the people that have tried to talk to me. And I say tried. They was trying, baby. But my spiritual team vets the heck out of somebody. And if someone does get through the cracks, man, they better be on the upright. Because if they not, their whole world be upside down. I'm trying to tell you, man. You got to be careful with who you deal with. Because it's not just them you're dealing with. It's their spiritual team, too. And for some of you guys, you've moved on from exes. And they still got their exes that they're not even with trying to come for y'all. And there's someone that I'm picking up on that is sick, okay? It's a feminine energy that's sick, that is taking a lot of different medications. This could be someone that's bisexual that goes multiple different ways. And they out there trying to send people to find out where somebody is to take them out. Well, I feel like if someone continues with that, instead of the 5 years that they have left to maybe live, they're only going to have months to live. That's somebody that's in some type of cult or coven. Okay. So that's their warning that I'm seeing here. This could be someone that's in a similar field too. So people need to be careful about the actions that they take. Because if you come for someone that's not even, that's not even thinking about you, it is what it is. So let's see what else. We got the Knight of Cups, overall energy. Y'all got people that want to date y'all. Oh, man. Someone could be at a distance, too. Right? Or somebody wants to travel towards y'all with the Knight of Cups. Page of Sword and the Knight of Cups here. Now, Knights, they come and go. You got to be careful because Knights could be that Casanova energy, right? But, yeah, I feel like y'all ain't playing games. We got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. And you want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I feel you're receptive to hear what somebody has to say, but they just have to come, straight and narrow and correct. That's what it is. So, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody here is just like, listen, if these people are not going to treat me right, or they want to, try to have, somebody is saying like, listen, if you want to try to have me as an option, or you don't want to take the, a commitment with me seriously, like someone could be in a marriage and somebody was not taking it seriously, they had ulterior motives, then somebody is getting single from that. Or somebody is deciding to stay single because, the people that they're meeting, y'all, when people are entertaining lower vibrational energies, that's just adding to their own bad karma. You truly do become the energies that you hang out with. That's why they say you're the sum of the 3 to 5 people that are the closest to you. So that is why a lot of enlightened beings are either isolated or set apart for periods of time, because you can't just have everybody in your energy. Matter of fact, it will give you physical symptoms to have the wrong people in your energy. Okay, and no, somebody is not going to be doing some type of karma transfer. That's not going to happen. That's why someone's under bad judgment right now. Someone tried to destiny swap or do some type of karma transfer, and that's a no. It's like your good karma is protected. Okay? Your finances are protected. Yeah, look at that. Good things are coming your way for past kindness. Blessings, positive experiences are here. It costs nothing to be kind. It costs nothing to smile. It costs nothing to truly get to know somebody and really care about who they are as a person, their life, their experiences, as opposed to thinking that you're just going to get money out of them or sex out of them. It costs nothing to actually be a great human being. And I feel like there is somebody here that has accrued positive dharma, and there's a reward that's coming for that. And then there's a group of people that have, they have some negative karma because they were approaching people with ulterior motives. It is what it is. Look at that. Look at the outcome. Wow. This row over here is the outcome. There's a lot of passion between you and somebody. Damn, we got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Damn. So this is like, baby, these are master manifestors. The King or Queen of Wands, sometimes they get a bad rap, but let's talk about it. That means you just have insane chemistry with someone. That means that you both know how to, make $1 out of 15 cents. Not make $1 out of, why did I hear that? Okay, so it could be a rapper, so it could be from California, man. Oh man, Tupac, rest in peace. Oh, okay, yeah, Tupac is a Gemini, isn't he? Okay, yeah, so with the right person here, You're going to be moving forward. And this is someone that's going to show you. I feel like this is highlighting the energies within an emperor or an empress. It is showing you that this person is going to be serious about you because they will show you in their actions. Wands are action, okay? They gonna show you in their actions, not just what they trying to do in the bedroom. Cause baby, they be but forever talking about what the fuck they gonna do in the bedroom. I'll be looking at people like, oh really? I just say really to people and let them just go on their whole breakdown of what they feel they about to do. I'm like, man, this person is out of their mind. Ain't no way you think you about to be doing all that with me. And you just met me, right? And you don't even know me. Like, that's a no. But it's still entertaining to hear. You know, you got to have a good sense of humor, right? I mean, man, I'll be laughing with people. I'm like, man, what you gonna do? Really? Oh, girl, I'm gonna da da da. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, in your dreams, right? Bet. Adios, Scorpio. So, anyways, we got the Two of Wands. Let's see what up. The Page of Wands. Communication. Somebody wants to talk to y'all. Page of Wands, Six of Coins. This is someone like, hey, you know, I want to fly you out. Or this was someone like, hey, I'm in your city. Or this is someone like, hey, you know what? Can we go get drinks? You know, I have this restaurant I love. You want to go there with me? Da 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 da. I want to make reservations, right? This is somebody, for some of you guys, this could be somebody that's buying you a gift, right? They want to buy you something. I don't know. I seen like a locket, like a locket necklace. Maybe someone wants to, I don't know. Someone wants to give somebody something. Okay. Now we got the Lover's card reverse. The High Priestess. Y'all be having people mad that you're not trying to throw it back and put it down with them. They really do be mad if you don't want to date them and be intimate with them. I'm trying to tell you, yeah, there's somebody here that's listening to their intuition and they're just like, man, there is a past situation. I just can't entertain that. I can't. It's like, man, you just want my money or you're way too immature. You know, you don't really want growth and expansion. Like, what's a Page of Wands gonna do with a whole High Priestess? This High Priestess spiritual team been and wrecked this person's entire world for coming at a High Priestess with this Page of Wands energy. What is this Page of Wands gonna do? You know what I'm saying? But this could also just talk about the entry level of getting to know somebody, right? You don't know them well enough yet. So a Page of Swords, Page of Wands, people watching you, trying to fill you out, people curious about you, they want to date you, they want to make movement to date you. Okay. We got the Four of Cups and the Star card. You guys are healing. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands with the Five of Swords. Somebody wants to win y'all back at all cost. Lord Jesus. Five of Swords at all costs. Damn, somebody really feels like you were theirs. Okay, they feel it's written in the motherfucking stars. Okay. This person swears they saw you in their dreams. Okay, somebody could be astral projecting. They like, oh man, let me just show up in the spirit because you know what? I feel like if I go towards them physically, they not gonna be interested in me because I done fucked up. So let me just, you know, I'm gonna just somebody over here, man. Oh no, they thinking about you every night. Somebody over here thinking about somebody at night. They drinking, they doing some treat therapy. I don't know what else they doing, and they're just like, damn, how did I fuck that up, man? Look. And then old boy decided, okay, you know what? I've sat long enough. Let me go to the window. Okay, we go to the window. You know, what's that song? Tell me, have you seen her? Oh, man. Y'all, somebody, man, they looking for y'all, man, for real, though. Yeah, they trying to win at all costs because they know with this Ace of Pentacles, it's like you about to have a new opportunity with somebody else. Or they know what a great catch you are. For some of y'all, after they fumbled you. It is what it is. Y'all got somebody stressed, depressed, and somebody could be sexually frustrated too, or they feel like whoever the heck they've been dealing with is not fulfilling them. Oh my God. The Ten of Wands. Someone is burdened without y'all. For some of you, it's just like, man, they need to have more fun in their life. Like, it's okay. I don't know if somebody is just working and they not playing or doing anything. For some of you, it's the opposite, baby. They getting lit too much, okay? Like my baby that just woke up, I promise you, baby, she be ready to party. It don't matter what time of night. I promise you, she reminds me of my monster ex that I love. I promise you, it don't matter what time of day, baby, she be lit. Okay, she be ready to go. She be looking at me, and I be over here looking at her like, oh man, you want me to chase you around? Like, man, you know what I'm saying? And she be dancing, ready to party. Anyways, yeah, look at that. This is beautiful. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in a wish fulfillment. That's beautiful. I love that for y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up and hopefully this uploads this time. Love you guys. Namaste.